Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Stacks. I'm your host, Bill Stacks. And today, we're going to talk about Lil Meech getting arrested for running off with a $750,000 Richard Mille watch. I'm pretty sure it was $750,000 or $400,000. What's good, Steve, man? How you doing? So, we're going to get into what he got arrested for, man. So, let's get into it. So, Lil Meech, he was arrested and released on bail. Demetrius Lil Meech Flenory Jr., star of the series based on the life of infamous father Big Meech, found himself in his own true crime story. Miami Herald reported the 22-year-old was arrested for allegedly stealing a luxury watch. Law enforcement claims that they initially called Lil Meech and requested he turn himself in. However, the actor hung up. So we wrote up a warrant and explained Miami police what they were going to do. Lil Meech eventually turned himself in to the police, and he was charged with 2 counts of first-degree grand theft and an organized scheme to defraud. The actor is accused of not honoring an agreed-upon $200,000 payment for the watch, allegedly using false story, a GQ photo shoot to convince the downtown Miami jeweler to loan him the watch, $250,000 Richard Mille edition, which allegedly traded to another jeweler. So that's what happened. He traded the watch to another jeweler, and he got busted for it. He got caught out, man. You can't do that type of shit. You can't be trading your fucking jewelry. Think when you don't own it, like so. The actor is accused of not. 50 Cent and Demetrius Lil Meech Flenory attended Power Book 3 Raising Cain global premiere event and screening at the Hammerstein Ballroom, July 15th in New York City. According to police, the timeline of events started in February when Lil Meech entered the jeweler. He met with someone. The owner allegedly agreed to purchase the $275,000 Richard Mille timepiece with the trade of a $90,000 Rolex, 2 monthly payments of $100,000 on Valentine's Day. The actor allegedly returned to the shop requesting repairs to the watch and was loaned a $350,000 Mexican edition Richard Mille to use for the photo shoot, and he was supposed to return it in 3 days. Weeks later, Lil Meech is accused of making a deal and a trade with a different jeweler. So he took one from this guy and he went over to this one and traded it. That's crazy. The alleged victim was tipped off by social media, reportedly noticed Lil Meech on other stores' Instagram page. So he saw Lil Meech on other people's Instagram page, and he traded the watch to another jeweler, and this dude bought him. I heard his story. I don't remember what mobster it was. Borrowed someone's big gold necklace, and the guy asked for it back. He gives him a much smaller necklace and says it shrunk in the wash. What, bro? Invest in Yourself podcast. What's good with you, man? I'm great. So he said it shrunk in the wash. That is insane, man. Of course they would say that. So there's a lot more to this story. Um, he was tipped off by social media. They bailed Little Meech out for 1.4 million so he could finish the show. Is that why they bailed him out? The warrant for Meech arrest was issued on May 14th after he was taken into custody and his bond was set at 150,000. Little Meech's co-star Da Vinci shared an Instagram shortly joking calmly to have bailed the actor out of jail for 1.4 million. Gossip blogs captured the post and uploaded clips across social media. I just bailed the uh, out of jail. My boy got out through my boy got me out for real, said Little Meech. And that's that, man. He got busted for stealing a watch, the Richard Mille watch. Let me look the watch up and see what the watch looks like. I'll show you guys a picture of the watch if I could find a picture of it. All right, I found it. I don't know if this is it. Here it is. What do you say, Richard Mille? It was a Mexican, right? Mexican. 350,000. Boom. Damn. So this is the one that he got. I found it. I got a really big surprise coming for you guys, man. Some mob related content. Really big. So stay tuned, man. It's gonna get real. Um, what's good, Yankees for life? Shrunk in the ocean. Here's the watch. The thing's ugly, man. I don't think it's worth no 150, 250,000 or whatever. That thing is ugly, man. I wouldn't even buy that shit. Not if I had the money to do that. So Joey the Clown Lombardo. I have somebody really close to Joey the Clown Lombardo coming on the show from Chicago. It's a pretty big guest. I can't tell you exactly who he is because I don't want these haters, you know. I got quite a bit of them right now, and they're not affecting me. Definitely not. I'm gonna keep moving forward, keep doing my thing. That dumb looking watch, give me a Rolex anytime. He traded his Rolex in for that, man, for that ugly ass watch. More than 40 on a watch. So I went shopping today. I got some clothes. I picked this up yesterday. It's St. Christopher. Shout out to all my people in recovery, real recovery. You know, it's about attraction and not promotion. And I love that these dudes say that they're in recovery, but they're living some addict lifestyle. They do addict behaviors. That's some Jekyll activity. Shout out to DJ St. Joel, man. Um, some hyenas out there and shit. But I'm all about being positive and uplifting people. I'm not with that bullshit, and I'm never gonna lower myself to their level. So I'm out here to help people just like I was helping people out there in Connecticut, and I'm gonna continue to do that. But I have a show coming up on this guy. He was a Chicago soldier. He ended up getting busted and he flipped. And he was on trial. And I got the person you guys know, Jimmy, who I've had on the show. He was at that trial and he's going to give me an exclusive about what it was like to sit through that trial. In recovery, I call people crackheads, shame people. Yeah, it really is disgusting. People who do stuff like that are not in recovery. It's not real recovery because they wouldn't be doing shit like that. You're doing good things, Stacks. Thank you, man. I'm just gonna keep my head on my shoulders just like I've been doing and keep moving forward. And I'm gonna keep staying positive. And they're not dragging me down, man. And that's it. I'm really happy with the people I got on my side, and that's it. I never seen recovery on such a disgusting level. Me either. Me either. Go to any AA or NA and show him that type of videos that he puts out and the stuff he says about people. That's not recovery. No, man. When you're living a negative life like that, that's straight addiction. Straight up addiction. And hey, I wish the best to him. I hope you get it together, bro. That's all I can say. I mean, for this dude, for me to say you don't stick up for your wife and the first thing he does is run to Leak Hole and does a show about me, crazy. I don't understand. Is that your guest? Yeah, my guest is right here, man. It's Big Meech. Say hi. Nah, man, I'm good. So, Frank the Rat Calabrese. Go check out the interview I did with him. No, Frank's not coming on my show. He's already been on my show. So, but I do have a lot more people coming. I already have them lined up. Shout out to my brother. I got to talk to my brother last night, man. I had a good conversation with him. Really good to talk to you, bro. He wishes he could be Stacks. Listen, man, no one could be Stacks. Stacks loves being Stacks. See, I don't wish I could be someone else anymore. I used to. I used to hate my life. I used to not want to live. I used to not enjoy life at all. I did not like it, man. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to, none of that shit. So after I got clean, it's night and day. I swear to God, I love my life now. I love who I am. I love that I help people, and I'm just gonna keep pushing along. And I'm gonna do my best. Every day I wake up, I try to be a better man than I was yesterday, and that's all I can do, man. I could just bob and weave and block these motherfuckers the best I can. But but I got strong recovery. They're not taking me down. And for anyone to even try to do that, some really disrespectful things, man. It really is. But anyway, I had a clip for you guys, and I gotta find it. Using is hard, sober is easy. It is hard to try to finagle everything and fucking juggling money, and it's just like these dudes were never true addicts, man. They were never really like like that. They weren't. Because if they were, they wouldn't be talking shit the way they do. Thank you, Jason, man. I appreciate that. Listen, man, I'm not going to do that negative talk. I'm not going to keep it going. The only thing I said to him is, you don't stick up for your wife. And it was true. It's true. I stuck up for his wife more than he has. And it is what it is, the truth. He has no integrity. Now I'm going to move on from the situation, and that's it. He goes and runs and gets his boyfriend so they can fucking, let's talk about another grown man. Crazy, man. Crazy. I don't understand. Fucking dude's head's this big. Don't take their inventory. We don't know. I don't give a shit about their inventory or them. I'm done being nice, Gerard, man. You know what I'm saying? Done being nice, bro. To them. Fucking done. So, but I do have a lot of good content I've been getting, and I'm gonna be sharing it with you guys. I've been filming everything. And just a word of advice to you guys out there, man. If these dudes make a video or do this or that, keep it to yourself. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Don't send me that shit. I don't even want to see it. I really don't care. No, sober doesn't mean being a doormat and letting people walk all over you. And that's why I had to say something yesterday. I'm not going to let this dude act like he's tough now. All of a sudden, he's a tough guy. Hold up. You know what we're going to do? Let's bring it back to the fucking beginning. All right? I forgot to even try to do this. We're going to bring it back to the beginning. All right. Here we go. Let's get into it, people. First, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. Now let's go over this. It's been a long time coming. This is the first interview that Fatty ever did on my channel. Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Stacks. I'm your host, Bill Stacks. And forever. This is before he's met Jimmy Calandra or any of these fucking people. Just remember that. Hey, I got the fat ball Sicilian. What's up, man?
What's up? Salute, everybody. How you doing, Stacks?
Chilling, man. So, I see you on the internet quite a bit, man. And, you know, all this YouTube drama.
Yeah, man, there's a lot going on.
But so people that really don't know who you are, man. So I wanted to bring you on and so people could know who you are and see what I'm saying? So they could know who you are. Because nobody knew who you were. You fucking idiot. And what you're about. So you want to introduce yourself to the people and tell them where you're from and all that?
Yeah, and I appreciate you having me on, Stacks. This was an interview I was looking forward to doing.
Yeah, really?
I was born in Queens and Flushing, New York. Then I lived in Glendale till I was about 10 years old or so. My whole family lived in Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge, Howard Beach. So even after moving out of New York, I spent a lot of time back there. You know what I mean? I was always in those neighborhoods and stuff. And I had family that was connected to some, you know, pretty powerful people. So I always took an interest. It was kind of taught to me. I was schooled on it. I learned a lot about it as a kid, too much, actually. And as an
now
adult,
he's in the mob.
I kept interested in it, but I got involved in my own type of stuff. I started young, committing crimes, a lot of drug dealing, a couple of arsons, a couple of home invasions, things like that.
Definitely Cadillac Jack.
I went to jail a
I
few times.
I hear that,
I
man.
spent most of my life on probation or parole. I developed a pretty bad drug and alcohol addiction. And finally, around the age of 39 years old, I got myself into a rehab. I got myself cleaned up. I met a
Sponge off
beautiful
my
woman. And
girlfriend, sponge off my wife, because it's convenient, go from the rehab right to my wife's house. Fucking easy, man.
I married her, and I moved to a new town, got a new job, and here I am today.
So how old
Here
were
I
you
am
when you
today
found
popping
out?
pills
Like
with my
you
wife.
said,
So I have a thing for you, Mr. Fatty. I'll take your urine on video. You take a urine on video, and we're gonna see who's clean, Mr. Fat Bald Sicilian. Let's see. I want to see if you take me up on my offer, cause I'm with it. Let's do it.
said some of your family was involved.
Yeah.
Were
What?
they like your direct family?
Yeah, my grandfather was he was best friends. He was a bookie, and he was best friends with the guy named Fritzy Giovanelli. And Fritzy played a big part in my family's life. He had paid for a funeral of a brother I lost. He did some favors. There was something happened with an aunt.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to prove a point, and my point is, this dude used to be humble, a little humble. That shit went right out the window. But really, I'm done talking about it, man. I want to move on. I want to move forward, and you'll buy a Wizinator. Yeah, I guarantee that'll fucking happen. What's a puta? Sleeping in the truck tonight. Truck life. I gotta get this truck fixed and keep the money rolling. Hell yeah, man. What are you, 18-wheel driver? I'm thinking about getting an RV, man. I really am. Thinking about getting an RV and like going across the country and interviewing people. I'm really thinking about it, man. Highly. I would really enjoy doing that. One of my boys is an 18-wheel driver too, man. That's always one thing I respected about you. Unless you get pulled into something, you stay out of the BS drama. Man, I always have, man. I don't got time for that. But I'm definitely going to. So these are the spots that I want to go to. I want to go to Florida is one, Miami, California, LA, and all that. Vegas. I'm going back to Chicago pretty soon. I don't know though. I don't know. I want to go to Arizona. What's up, David? How you doing, man? I do want to go to Arizona. I want to go to Colorado sometime. I want to go to Texas. I got some business down in Texas, Houston to be exact. Um, I'm definitely going there, 100%. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. Um, I want to go check out. You do. You only get one chance to live, man. That's why I'm not wasting time on these dudes. They're not worth it. I'm not going to waste my life that you only get one of on them. It's not happening. Colorado is a place that I definitely want to go. I want to go to Arizona and all that. I've been to Cali. I've been to a lot of places, but I want to go to a lot more, man. I want to experience things. I want to live life. And Like you said, you only live once. You don't get no do-overs. You can't. New Mexico, oh, you're out that way. Great city, built in the desert. Yeah, I'll check that out. New Mexico, that would be a good place to go too. I want to check out all of it. Did you guys see the video of me flying over the US? It was pretty crazy. I'll show you guys a clip of it. They were like, no filming in here. I'm like, man, I'm filming in here.
So much, man.
Look at this shit, man. It's pretty crazy. Look at this. It's pretty nuts, right? You go through the clouds and you get all wet, like that mist goes on you. Hell yeah, driving across the state would be cool, man. Driving across the country. That's kind of like hang gliding, kind of. I figured that's what it would be like if you were hang gliding, right?
Sandwich tank, baby.
So they go through all that. I like the end. The end was really cool. I'm gonna show you guys the end real quick.
Oh shit, we're going into space.
Bam!
Oh,
Who's
man.
on top
I didn't know we were
now?
going to space.
I went to space,
That's
man.
awesome. Wow, look at that, man. That's sick.
Look at that shit. Watch, it pulls out and you see the whole earth.
Wow. Look at that, people.
Hope you guys like that. I got a lot more content to come, and I'm just excited for the future. There's a lot of good stuff to come. It's gonna be great, man. So let's go over some more of these stories that they have out there. Yeah, I heard that it's getting overrun with pythons down there in Florida. Pythons are eating all kinds of things like alligators, and they're like taking over everything. They're an invasive species, and it's from people letting their animals go in the wild. Yo, shout out to my boy Leaf. Cut my hair. And he does an awesome job. Real sharp cut. Pretty dope, man. He's going to be coming on the show Monday. All right. What the... Trying to find wow. Nigga afraid topless woman rescues pet goose from bald eagle. So this lady had a pet goose, right? In her driveway. It was like a pet goose running around. And a bald eagle came down to eat the goose, grabbed it, and she's like trying to stop it. Crazy, man. There's no alligators in Milwaukee. But you know what there is, man? That's crazy. And listen if you ever heard of this. There are bull sharks in the Mississippi River that have swam all the way, I think, to Illinois. I'm not really sure how far up they got, but I've heard of stories of bull sharks in Illinois swimming up the Mississippi River. So, I mean, I could look into it. I could look it up right now. Bullhead. No, not bullhead. Let me see. Okay, two sharks swam up the Mississippi River, 2001. Two of the animals were able to make it to St. Louis by swimming up the Mississippi River. And I'll show you the picture of the shark. Holy shit, that's crazy. Two of them swam up the river and were found in St. Louis, a bull shark, Mississippi. Crazy that they would great whites and the Great Lakes and bull sharks. No, bull sharks are the only fewer species sharks physiologically ability. They do it better than others do. Bull sharks have been found in fresh water. It says right here, bull sharks have been found in fresh water. They adapt to their environment. Show you a picture of these guys. Really? Two bullheads a month? Two bulls a month of Connecticut River last year. St. Louis off my place is a skinny dip. Yeah, I would, because they found one of these in there. And this is a bull shark. Yeah, lower Connecticut River, definitely. So the sharks are in the Connecticut River. I'm talking about the Mississippi River. I'm going to show you a map, okay? So you guys can get a perspective of how big this is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this map? It's pretty insane. And I keep telling you guys, This is where my father died. He drowned on the Mississippi River in 2008, and he died in between Rock Island, Illinois, and Iowa. There's a place called Peoria, Illinois. That's where he got cremated. They found his body near Muscatine, Iowa, and it was about 100 miles away from where he went missing. They ended up sending me all his stuff they found floating in the river. Yeah, the bodies they found in the barrel in Lake Mead. Did you hear about that? We could go over that one too. So here is the river, right? You see the bull sharks are in the bottom by New Orleans. They go into the river and they swam up all the way to St. Louis. All the way to St. Louis. And you see where I am, Minneapolis at the top, right? Yeah. So guess what I might do? I'm going on the Mississippi River on a boat. So that episode is coming soon. That should be a fun one. But I can't wait to bring you stuff like that and other content that I have ready for you guys. I just got to work on some stuff and edit, and everything will be good. So let's get into those bodies in the barrel, because that's a pretty interesting story. Body in the barrel at Lake Mead. A body in a barrel in Lake Mead of a man has been shot decades ago in Las Vegas, police said to the Associated Press, May 4th, 2022. Las Vegas police believe the body inside the barrel is the newly exposed bottom of the Lake Mead that was a man who had been shot. What happened to the skeleton? Lake Mead. Boom. I think because the lake's getting so low that things are starting to be discovered, and stuff that was never supposed to be found are getting found. And that's what happens. And then they start solving these cases. Hey, they thought it could be a mob execution. They said they don't really know. But I'll show you a picture of that too. What's the hurry? Stay on. What are you talking about, bro? What's the hurry? I'm not going anywhere. Here's the picture of the barrel. Pretty crazy. See how low the water is? So if you guys don't know, on the next interview I'm going to be releasing, he talks about, or he might have talked about it in the first one, when they were going to shoot the Spilotro brothers in front of the courthouse in Las Vegas. Here's a picture of Tony Spilotro. A little bit different from the pictures that you guys keep seeing of him. $40 million has, what does that say? 40 million has designed Lake Mead. What does it say? And the bones look like a skull too. Yeah. Two bodies in Lake Mead. Second week after the first one in the barrel. Yeah, they found another body after that. So hold on, I'll look up that one too. So I got something else I want to show you guys. Look what I found today. Hold on, let me show you this. Totally forgot. So, pretty cool, right? Pretty nuts. Thought I'd share that with you guys. So the body in the barrel, the second body, a second skeleton has been found. It's been discovered at Lake Mead just a few days after visitors found a body in a barrel of the rapidly sinking Nevada reservoir. They said they don't know how many bodies they'll find. More human remains were discovered in Lake Mead less than a week after body in a barrel was found. Rangers at the National Park Service were called. That's probably why they did that, because they were a national park. And if you're a national park, they're really not going to excavate or do any work on that land. So I don't know why they didn't just bury him. Park rangers set up a perimeter and recovered the remains. The Clark County Medical Examiner's Office was notified and is working to determine the person's cause of death. The investigation is ongoing. The Park Service said in a news release, no further information is available at this time. It's a good chance that there are more bodies that will be discovered in the lake where the body in the barrel was, police said. The remains were the second found in Lake Mead in less than a week. On May 1st, boaters found a barrel containing the body of a homicide victim. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department detective believe the victim was killed sometime in the mid-70s to early 80s based on the clothing, footwear, and the victim was found with. So they think that they were killed a long time ago, like in the 70s, because he had that kind of clothes on and the body was really decomposed. So we believe this homicide is a result of a gunshot wound. Uh, Wanted to keep up on the latest, blah, blah, blah. The barrel is also believed to have originally been about 100 feet underwater and several hundred yards from the shore. The water level has been dropping at a pace the last 30 of 40 years. The person was located. If a person were to drop a barrel in the water and it sinks, you are never going to find it unless the water level drops, said the interview last Monday. So that's true. If the water level never would have dropped, they wouldn't have found these bodies. It's pretty crazy, man, when you think about it. There's a lot more other stories out there of people getting chopped up and them finding body parts all over the cities and stuff. When I was down in Daytona Beach, there was a guy down there killing prostitutes and hanging their horses on the dumpster. I remember that one. Tough to dive without a tank. I wouldn't be able to do it. Metro Vegas population 2.7 million. That's a lot, man. But yo, you guys are all great. I always love coming on here and chopping it up with you guys because you guys are the reason I'm even here. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be on here. For what? But I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. I'm gonna keep pushing along, and I will never stop. I'll never give up. I will always give myself a fighting chance. And if you're in recovery, you can do it too. You don't even have to be in recovery, but give yourself a chance. Tell yourself you're good enough and do it. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do shit. Do it, and don't listen to it. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. I'll see you guys soon, man. Maybe I'll come on later on. Later, bro.